Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Poetress. If you're new, be sure to hit that subscribe button. And today, I'm coming on here to talk to you guys about a book that I recently read. And this book is called The Wait by Megan Good and Devon Franklin. Originally, when I first heard about this book, I was very skeptical about it because I thought it was gonna be like all about religion and everything like that, and I was just kind of like, that's not my forte. I don't want to read something that's necessarily solely based on religion. But I seen the book when I was at work, so I went ahead and got it. And when I tell you I read it in a day and a half, like that's how long it took me to read this book. A day and a half. So basically, The Wait is about like celibacy, and I've known about celibacy. I know how it works and everything like that. So yeah, but reading the book, I was very intrigued. I was very interested in what Megan and Devon had to say about their celibacy. Devon, his was interesting, but it was not as interesting as Megan's story and how she started her celibacy journey. One thing that interested me in the book was the dating aspect and how Megan said that, once you just jump into having sex with somebody, that can cause you to cloud your judgment of someone and think that, you're infatuated with them or you're in love with them and stuff like that. So when I was reading that portion of Megan's story, it really got me to thinking about attempting celibacy. Now, it's not hard for me to do it because, I don't deal with anyone on a regular basis. She also mentioned that in the book. She also mentioned that you can't be celibate just because, you're not dealing with someone. Like, this has to be like a commitment. You have to commit to celibacy. And so after reading this book, I felt like, I want to at least attempt it. Because my thing is, my number is 4. So I go 4 years before I deal with anyone. It's always been like that. It's always been, when I hit the 4-year mark, I always end up having sexual relations with somebody, and it's always somebody that is not of good character, and I realize it, but I don't necessarily pay attention. Well, I pay attention to the red flags, but I be ignoring them. So I feel like if I'm gonna give myself a number. So if I can make it to 5 years without having sexual relations with anyone, I'm good. And then that way I could go further along in the journey, and it could be 10, however many years. But they also mentioned how it's important to build a friendship with someone before you actually have sexual relations with them. And I'm all about, getting to know people and stuff like that. I'm all about putting your cards on the table. For me, it's not hard to do. For me, I'm very much about putting my cards on the table, letting you know what's up beforehand. For the other person, they don't do that. I always find out things during the relationship or after the relationship. And I feel like, attempting celibacy would be a good thing for me because of the fact that it allows me, like I said previously, to really get to know someone before I jump headfirst into a relationship. I'm only going to mention this for the sake of the video. In the past, I did have a friend, and we were friends for a very, very long time, and it was built off of a friendship. At first, this person did want to have sexual relations with me, but I turned it down. I was like, no, we not doing that. I'd rather us just be friends. And we ended up being friends for like 12 years. And it was like, aside from other shit that was going on, it was one of the best friendships that I ever had, because I never had a friendship where like we could just talk and it'd be just that, and we get to know each other and stuff like that. But you know, that friendship is no longer a friendship. But for the, like I said, for the sake of this video, I'm mentioning it. You know, had they got, you know, they shit together, and had they been on point with what they was doing, we probably would still be friends to this day. But like I said, you know, that came and went, and I'm cool with that. This book, but like when I tell y'all, if you have not read this book, like, I suggest you read it, and read it with an open mind. Because like I said, when I initially heard about the book, when the book came out and they was promoting for the book, I was like, I'm not reading this. They could kiss my ass. I'm not touching it. And then, me and my homegirl, she had told me that she was reading this book. And I was like, I'm gonna wait. I'm not gonna read it right now. I'm gonna wait. So she was like, it's really, really good. You gotta read it. Like, it's really, really good. So when I got a hold of it, I ended up reading it in a day and a half. And I told myself I was gonna read it on a Tuesday. And that Tuesday was whatever day it was this week. It was this week. If I can, when I finish this video and everything, I'm gonna put the date that I read it, and I'm gonna put the day that I finished it in the description box so that you guys can know. But it was this month. Yeah, I finished it in a day and a half, and I could not put it down because it was very insightful. It was very informative, and it really played a part in, you know, how I'm about to move and everything like that. Because I really feel like, because take religion out of it and everything like that, because I don't know if you guys know, I'm not religious, but take religion out of it, and it really helped me, like, just be like, yo, I just need to focus on me. I can't focus on trying to have a sexual relationship with niggas. Like, And there was an incident that happened like a couple of days ago where I had a sexual thought about a coworker. We just gonna put it out there. I had a sexual thought about a coworker, and I was just like, yeah, I'm gonna do this, blah blah blah. But I stopped myself in my tracks because I knew it would have ended wrong. One, because we worked together, and everybody in that motherfucker gossip. Like, everybody just, yeah. And then, two, because it would have been bad on me, because I know what my behavior would have been like after the fact if we had sexual relations. So I just told myself, no, I'm not going to go there with that person. I'm just going to be cool, calm, and chill, and focus on me, and attempt to be celibate. Next week, well, not next week, because you guys are getting this video on Monday. So this week marks a whole year that I have not had sexual relations with anyone, and I am proud of myself but I'm proud of myself. If y'all want me to do like a year journey on this, like every year I come on and I let you guys know, how it's been going and everything like that, let me know down in the comments, and I will do videos like that for you guys every year. Yeah, I'm going to attempt it because I think after reading this book, I think it's really, really important to practice celibacy because, and also in the book, they mentioned that, like, it's a fly by night thing. Like, you have sexual relations with somebody and then it's over, and then that's it, and then you mad, and then like I was really on Megan's side reading this whole book. Like, I was like, yeah, Megan, I see where you coming from. It made me. I've always liked Megan Good as an actress. I think she's a phenomenal actress. But it made me look at her in a different light. It made me look at her like as a human being. Megan is a human being regardless of anything. So it's the mom. But like, it made me open my eyes a little bit and kind of be like, oh, I see where the both of y'all is coming from. And I am so happy that I have this book in my collection. It is one of the first books in my collection because if you guys don't know, I had to start completely over. So this is one of the first books in my collection. I did see the book by Obama, but I don't know, called Promised Land. I don't know if I'm going to read that. I don't know if I'm going to read that yet. But if I do decide to read it, I'm going to let you guys know. I'm going to come on here and make a video and let you guys know about Obama's A Promised Land. Because I read Michelle Obama's Becoming. And that book was everything to me. I may just go buy it again just to have it. Like, just to have it in my collection. Because I don't have to read it again. Because I already know what that book was about. But just buy it just to have it. Because that Michelle Obama book, you could tell she had her hands all up and through that. And I was like, yes, First Lady. Yes, 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 yes. Yeah. So, like I said, if you guys are interested in attempting to practice celibacy, or you are practicing celibacy, or you want to practice celibacy, this is the book to get. The Wait, okay? And for those people who are like, hey, I would never do that, blah, blah, blah. Look, you gotta read this book with an open mind. But I'm telling you, you gotta read it with an open mind, because if you don't, you're gonna be very judgmental of what they are saying in this book. Like I said, it's very informative. It talks about everything regarding social media, regarding hookups, regarding influence, regarding dating. Like, it talks about how you can date multiple people and still be celibate. Me per se, I'm not dating anyone. I don't want to date anyone. I'm not in the headspace to date anyone, because as you guys know, I'm about to go back to school and I ain't got time. Okay, I ain't got time to be messing with people. Okay, like, I just don't have time. But this book is everything. So, like I said, whenever you have the time to go to Walmart, Target, Barnes & Noble, go cop this and read it. It takes people a lot longer to read a book depending on how fast their reading skills is. But yeah, this is a really, really good book, and I do suggest that you guys go watch it. I only got it at my job for like $1. So I copped a really, really good deal getting this book for $1. So yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I will see y'all. Deuce.